stare. We spoke of was and when, although I wasn't there. He said I was his friend, which came as some surprise. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you'd die alone a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, nerds and pricks, sit on your ass and listen to this. I'm Urban Heretic 187 at URBANHERETIC 187, and to my left, the J-Man.
He's fucking back.
We're back, baby. We're probably yelling into this thing, and we shouldn't be
Who
yelling.
gives a fuck?
But I'm super excited.
I think this is better equipment than last time.
I think so.
Sensitive.
It's very sensitive.
The whole world's sensitive.
It's true.
Hey man, I'm drinking a Voodoo Ranger New Belgium IPA at 7%. I did not christen the first show back with a Sweetwater. We will save that for the first other thing we're going to talk about here in a little while.
Yeah, don't spoil the surprise, even though I spoiled it earlier.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. I spoil things. It's not my fault. Fuck it.
Hey, you got to pop them somehow.
Yeah, man. We're back, dude. How long has it been now? Seems like almost a year and something. 2
Yeah.
years.
Hard to count.
I've been doing a lot of stuff. You've been doing a lot of stuff.
I listened to the Game of Thrones books.
You have way too much time. Way too much time.
It was...
It's better than reading them, I guess.
It was like over 200 hours probably total.
So like 2 Skyrim sessions.
Yeah.
Or 1 platinum session.
Hey man, we can talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, okay.
But we need to talk about what everybody's wondering. What happened? What did we do? What went on, man?
Well, meth is a hell of a drug.
Oh man.
And I got my arms tracked up. No, that's not what happened. I don't even want to admit, like, even joke about that.
I don't want to admit. No, wait, joke.
Don't you be fucking stooging me.
I don't want to admit. Wait a minute. I mean joke about that. We better not admit anything incriminating.
Yeah.
Dude, you went on a whole soul searching contest. I just got greedy, got my house, felt like everything was over, and just kind of faded back into the limelight, kind of fell off the face of the earth. And then I figured out I needed a swimming pool, so I came back, man.
Gotta get that pool money.
Yeah, I gotta get some shill money. I'm looking for some donations. I'm looking for a check or two cut by some higher ups. I'm looking at you.
What, me?
No. Let's just call him Chris D.
Great. Yeah.
That's gonna give it away. We'll just say C to Joseph.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
that's it.
Nobody will know now.
Yeah.
That guy needs to throw the money. He knows where Patreon is now.
For sure.
We conned him into buying some shirts. No, we gave him those shirts for free, right?
Son of a bitch. We were doing
Somebody
it wrong.
bought Jimmy bought some shirts.
Jimmy bought a shirt.
I think Byron claims he bought a shirt, but I'm 90% sure he charged that to his business account and wrote it off.
Oh my god. This is horrible.
I'm pretty sure. I think it's what Justin did too, and I think that's everybody that bought shirts. Duke, that guy bought all the shirts.
Did he?
I think so. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
I'm just making up shit now and trying to call out some old friends.
Do we even still have a t-shirt store?
It's still up. I'm pretty sure they send me the emails every fucking week that they're doing a sale, because they do a sale every week because somebody on Pro Wrestling Tees said some like foul, insensitive shit and pissed everybody off at some point. And then that, like, the Twitter account is not affiliated with the show, like the store officially anymore.
Oh wow!
Yeah, if you look at the Pro Wrestling Tees Twitter account, they said some foul shit. I don't remember what it was, but pretty much now there's been so many like public wrestling figures that have said foul shit. That, they're getting blackballed in some cases.
Everybody getting blackballed.
Well, but like some people aren't, so it's very weird. I don't know. It's very weird. It's confusing. The wrestling business has confused me a lot lately. I'm kind of scared of it.
I'm confused by the world.
Yeah, I could see that. But I'm confused by the rest. There's so many different, initiatives and it seems like it's so,
movements.
I feel like it's
mainly
it's
bowel
segregated,
movements.
bro.
It's very bowel movement.
It's segregated.
Everybody's taking shits.
There's a lot of segregation going on.
There's just shits everywhere. That's it, bro. That's the podcast. Just cut it off. We can't get no better than this.
We'll never get any better than this, and we never were better than this.
It took less than 10 minutes to just bring it right back.
Hey, let's bring out the truth, though. What really happened, besides me needing the pool? What happened to you? You went on a soul-searching quest, bro. You went on a fucking quest. It might as well have been a video game. If it would have been a video game, it would have been a pretty okay game.
It probably would have cost a lot less.
It would have been an okay game. It would have been like Oregon Trail, but with more booze and a lot more cussing and maybe some sex. I don't know. No sex.
No sex. Horrible trip. It doesn't happen often.
My goodness, I had to scratch about that one. I have a crippling itching disorder.
I did.
Everyone else talks about their disorders, man. It gets their play.
I got a crippling soul searching disorder.
Hey, I got eczema, man.
I do too. On my head.
Hey,
it's horrible.
Hey,
it's so itchy.
Well,
wait, which head?
Yeah. Do you get eczema on your dick?
I don't know. I hope not, because I feel like that's bad for business. You know what else?
Would that be herpes?
I don't know. You know what else is bad for business? Having a broke tooth and trying to say F's as you whistle out your fucking broke tooth.
You got a broke tooth, and you get the whistle going on. The whistler.
Yeah, Urban the Whistler, creepy Uncle Urban.
Being a whistler is being better than a whistle dick.
This is true.
I encountered someone on Twitter that his name was Whistle Dick. He was very confrontational over MMA, and his name was Whistle Dick. I was just like, all right, Mr. Whistle Dick. I mean, like, it blew me away.
How do you fight that?
He took pride in it.
Yeah.
And he owned it.
Good.
He had his real face on there and everything.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just like, is he... Like, I didn't know what angle he was going. I was like, is his dick a whistle? Is he whistling dick himself? What is going on here? What's the angle is he trying to...
I don't know. What are you asking me?
I needed answers, bro.
Oh.
And usually when I need an answer, you have a good one.
Oh.
I come to you. I come to you with my problems. That's why we're doing this show.
I don't give a fuck about that whistling dick bastard. Go ahead and suck some whistle dick. I don't give a fuck.
I like it.
That guy talks too much.
He probably does. I don't know him that well.
Somebody should mute him or something. I don't know.
He's muted.
Okay, cool.
It's like Vinny.
Yeah.
Wait, we'll talk about that later.
That's way later.
Let's talk about Texas. We'll go back to
paywall
Texas.
later, but
yeah,
Texas, baby. I don't know, dude. I went down there, hung out with my birth mother, found out she was a cunt. Excuse me. See you next Tuesday. Cunt.
Who's the bigger cunt? Do you think you're a bigger cunt than she is? Or she's a bigger cunt than you?
I gotta say, I mean, I think her cunt's bigger than mine, but...
Well...
Because I don't have one. And so... What? Did I just blow your mind?
Well, I wasn't actually talking about the physical cunt. I was just like saying, who was the bigger douche? Were you more douche?
Totally her.
Totally her?
Fuck her.
You couldn't outdouche her? Because I can be a fucking...
I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna.
Because when I get in my moods, I am just a fucking asshole.
I don't care. I just don't care. I mean,
I thought we were friends.
No, I'm not about that. I just don't care about her bullshit. I don't care about anything about her. I'm good. I met her. That's all I needed to do, and all I wanted to do ever was meet her and talk to her. Got that done. That's done. Got to hang out with my brothers. That was hella fun.
Who drank the most?
Me.
Yeah.
Of course.
They
were like, damn, how can you drink so much? And I'm just like, I'm beating y'all at pool now, bitch.
You're like, I've lived a very stressful life.
Yeah, just plenty of beer.
You have to drink a lot when you're really stressed out, man.
Dude, I'm always stressed out.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's what the problem is. If the world would make it less stressful, I wouldn't have to drink as much.
That's true.
It's
I wouldn't have to work as much either.
Victim of circumstance.
It's not our fault.
Yeah. All right.
So that, with that being said, but the main thing about Texas was I got to hang out with my grandmother. My grandmother is the funniest fucking lady I know. I mean, she would just tear into somebody. She was talking about somebody's wife, a soon-to-be ex-wife, and was like, "I hate that cunt." And it's like, she's like, "I hope her fucking cunt rots off."
Wow.
And then she was like, "Hey, let's go beat up that cunt."
Texas is very focused on cunts.
It was great. She was so funny. She was giving me shit the whole time. It was ridiculous.
Well,
Philip chose her over me.
I'll just keep it business then. I thought we were friends. That's a throwback.
Damn, to what? A couple minutes ago?
No, past times. Hill Styles Volume 4 or something.
Oh my God! Oh yeah.
I thought
okay,
we were
sorry.
friends.
I'm with you now. It's me that's speaking. I talk too loud.
I talk loud too, though. But the grandma, man, I would like to beat my birth mom too, but
I don't know. To be fair, I really could have done without it.
Yeah.
Because.
So if you could do it over, you wouldn't do it? Or?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it at all.
See,
okay, let me tell you. If I would hang out with my brothers and my grandmother, but I would never just hang out. I'd never do that again. Never. I don't care to talk to her.
You went all in though.
Yeah.
You
I was there.
Yeah, you went there.
I was there.
You were there, bro.
I was in the moment.
I don't know. I would probably just meet at lunch or something.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, yeah, I would do that, but I wouldn't do what I did. Fuck that. Yeah. That's the stupidest thing anybody could ever do.
I got too many fucking people to move anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You got a whole family.
Yeah.
It was kind of easy for me. I just had a dog.
I'd have to move 7 different heartbeats across the country. With all these animals too. No, it's more than 7.
Damn.
Jesus God, how many is it? 9.
Oh wow.
9 different heartbeats. Man, I saved a turtle on the way here.
Hell yeah. Turtles are cool.
I fucking parked, turned my hazard lights on. I was listening to Shawn Mendes.
Shawn Mendes?
Yeah, dude. The fucking pop singer. And then it went to Drake. I was on the radio because my phone is a piece of shit. I need to get a new one. The aux cord doesn't work very well on it. The headphone jack's fucking up.
Oh, wow. Must have broke something. Some solder points.
Dude, it's like... it's old, though. This phone was the phone that went to the fucking LA. This is the very first phone I had since after we went the first time.
It's a bit newer than my 5S, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 6.
My 5S is still kicking. Them 6s was bad. That 5S was built like a fucking tank.
Yeah.
Let me throw some more fucking F's in there so I can do that. God damn it.
Dude, how was the beer in Texas? The Lone Star,
dude.
fabled Lone Star that Mr. Hernandez loves and plugged on the show with us many moons ago.
Hey, you can't beat a 24-pack for $17. That's all I'm saying.
You can't beat Hernandez. That's a hell of a dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. You can't beat 24 fucking beers for $17. And guess what? You can't afford not to be a fucking alcohol in goddamn Texas.
Dude, I think you have to drink in Texas. I think it's the law.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it's the law. I also heard there was a law in Texas if you are from out of state and they kill you, that's legal.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah, but if you kill a Texan, you're guilty.
No, you don't fuck with Texas.
Yeah, but they can kill you and it's legal.
Yeah, you're done.
So you could have got killed and they'd have been fine. They'd be like, well, he was a Tennessean.
No, I was born from Texas.
Well, damn.
I wouldn't. Yeah, that would be fucking all out court battle right there, buddy.
Yeah.
And probably somebody's relatives would come up dead.
Yep. Yep. It's true. This is true. It's its own country, man. It's a wild place.
You don't fuck with Texas. Texas is the only state in the union that was a fucking nation on its own.
It should be again.
This is true. Many people talk about this.
But yeah, dude. So the Lone Star was pretty good.
Lone Star was good. Hopadillo and oh, it's fine. Just shut the screen off. Hopadillo and some. What else did I drink down there? That was awesome. Fuck, Hopadillo and Bud Light. Like, woo, woo.
Good Lord. Look at that peak. Dude, what about Whataburger? Let's talk about it.
Okay, Whataburger.
Because you didn't get to go to In-N-Out. You haven't been In-N-Out, right?
Well, you don't go to In-N-Out in Texas.
Well, yeah, but you didn't get to go anytime we were in California.
No.
Because I went with Brian Turk.
Yeah.
Turkey.
Brian Turkey.
Yeah, I went with him. Yeah, I think he's like French or something.
He looks like he's French.
He has a reverse mullet now. I don't understand what he's got.
We just go ahead and do the fucking 10 count for Brian Turkey's fucking hair.
He used to look so much like T.J. Miller.
Totally. Now he doesn't. I guess he didn't want to be associated with being drunk on a train and then calling in like a bomb threat on a passenger just because he was drunk.
Didn't he like fuck some kids too or something?
He probably did. They're all fucked up.
Yeah. What was I talking about?
Nobody knows. It was fucking.
There was a good story in
You
there.
were talking about Byron Turk's hair.
The burger. Whataburger.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What's up with Whataburger? You said it was damn good.
Damn good.
And was it the best one? Best burger that you've had at a place?
Yeah.
See, and there's a place in Tennessee.
I think Sonic tries to rip off Whataburger. It's the closest I could tell you to it.
Yeah. So it's like a well done Sonic, like a pro level Sonic.
Dude, Whataburger is a Texas treasure.
Yeah. I've heard nothing but good.
It is acknowledged by the government of Texas.
I've seen a lot of people that have visited all the places, like Five Guys, Whataburger, In-N-Out, and Whataburger being the top one.
I like Five Guys because of the fries.
Yeah, that bag of greasy ass fries, dude.
You better get
you
the
just
hell
see
out
through.
of the
You
way.
can just see the fucking. You see through it. Fuck them motherfuckers.
Trying to get a
Give
heart
me
attack
two.
over here. Yeah.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
I want the extra large.
Yeah. No charge. No extra charge. You just give them to me.
Yeah.
2 scoops, bitch.
Yeah. You're right down the road. I just need a sponsorship.
Dude, hey man, Longhorn Steakhouse follows the Hills on Twitter.
Are they going to give us free steak dinners? God,
they gave me a $50 gift card, bro.
Nice.
I went there. I had a Valentine's dinner.
Oh, this didn't include me then.
Valentine's dinner. I was going to go scoop the family this Longhorn for dinner. I was going to pick it up on the way home. I called it in. I actually did an online order at 11 a.m. in the morning and told them I was going to be there at 4:45. I didn't get my food till like basically 6 o'clock.
Oh, so we're burying Longhorn.
No. At first we're burying Longhorn, but then there is a moral to the story and a very good customer service.
I feel like Valentine's Day might have not been the best day.
It wasn't the best day, but like, on Valentine's Day you don't want to fucking cook, and I definitely didn't want to go out, because it's going to be so packed. So I thought that I could maybe pick up food, and it would be so. I was expecting it to take like 30 minutes. I was going to slide in, have a brewski,
there you
and
go.
wait. After I have my brewski, though, there's still nothing going on. There's a guy that's been there. There's a guy that's already been there 30 minutes when I get there, and he's still there. And it's been 30 more minutes. I'm like, God damn, this guy's been here for an hour, and I'm there till like basically 6. But then they hooked me up with a $50 gift card after I bitch on Twitter, bro.
Oh damn, nice.
Yeah, dude, $50. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they followed us.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's another sponsorship we need to get. They need to go ahead and sponsor us and give us like weekly steak dinners, and then also
Let
hit
us
that
record.
Patreon.
No, yeah, they gotta let us record in there too while we're eating our steak dinner and drinking.
Oh, dude, one time they were bringing me a Heineken. This place must fuck up a lot. They were bringing me a Heineken, and the motherfucker dropped the beer when I was.
Oh my god! You have to wait 15 minutes to get another one.
Yeah, pretty much. They dropped the beer and spilled it all over the fucking place. I was just like, good lord. What's going on? What's really happening?
I don't know.
Why do I keep going back?
I don't know. You think you would learn your lesson?
Jesus Christ!
You must really like them steaks.
They're pretty good. If you get the outlaw, the big ribeye.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's pretty good.
I cooked some mean ribeyes in Texas, dude.
Dude, you had some impressive looking meat in Texas.
I'm pretty good. Apparently runs in the family.
Who else could cook the meat?
My grandfather.
Yeah. He was still there. You met him too?
No, he's dead.
No.
He's just dead. I mean, that's all.
So's mine.
I mean, he was apparently an asshole, though. So if that means anything, I mean,
who isn't?
I really didn't miss out. I got my Uncle Jeff. He cooks, and he's like, he smokes fucking pork butts and fucking brisket.
Hell yeah, dude! You can't.
His steak is the best steak I've ever had in my life.
I was gonna say you can't beat a good brisket. A fucking pro level brisket is some goddamn fucking treasure. As you were speaking of treasure earlier. And by the way, I actually like Burger Shack a lot in Nolensville.
Yeah. Well, you haven't ever had Whataburger.
I haven't had Whataburger. I've had it in
I tell you what, the number 4, that was my... And okay, here's the thing. Why am I telling you the combo number? Well, if you're a fan of Whataburger, you have your favorites.
Yeah.
And they want to know what your favorite is. Number 4, fucking double. With cheese. Mayo all the way.
I don't do the mayo.
Well, you can get mustard if you want. Or if you don't want mustard, you can get it any way you want it at Whataburger.
Okay, when it comes to like yellow mustard, I'm like a toddler. I don't like yellow mustard. I like brown mustard, but I don't do that on a burger.
Yeah.
So
like
I
a
end
Dijon?
Yeah, I usually do like a ketchup on just a burger. Like
That's fine. You can do ketchup all the way.
But I'll also put like jalapenos and like grilled onions and shit.
Yeah, they got all that shit.
Yeah.
And they got, dude, you get the avocado on the fucking burger. Oh my god, I just want to fucking forget about it.
I haven't jumped on the avocado yet.
You don't like, dude, guacamole.
Good guacamole is amazing.
Guacamole is the shit, and avocado, apparently.
Dude, quit.
I'm not
going to admit the meth. I'm talking about the avocado.
Anyway, yeah, I totally was fiending in Texas. No, that was a joke. Anyway, yeah, man, you got to get the avocado in the burger too. Oh my god, if you could have came to Texas and had a Whataburger in Texas, it would have changed your life.
I haven't had avocado, bro. On a heavy level, I've had some. But
it's pretty all right.
Yeah,
what is
dude,
it?
I got a friend up at work. He literally brings like 2 and eats them every day.
They're good.
Yeah,
they are so good. I never
the big ass seed.
Yeah, you got a seed. You just
throws it out. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. I need to jump on the train. It's a superfood.
It's so good.
I have to eat stuff like that so I don't die.
It's so good.
Because I drink. That's how I look at it.
I mean, I'm living proof over here. I mean, you eat better than I do, and look at you. And then you see what I feel pretty good. You see what I eat, and what I do. Look at me, I'm falling apart. Fucking teeth broke in half. I mean, what the fuck? I gotta
get a tractor.
I guess we kind of forgot to talk even about the new name of the fucking podcast. It's it's Unfancy, the podcast.
Yeah.
Why would I even pick a fucking phrase that I can't say without saying?
Well, we're like you said, you know, we're drunk and you got broken tooth. You're falling apart.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm fucking crazy and scratching holes in myself. Unfancy, man.
Unfancy, baby. I mean, we're not churching it up for anybody here. This is real life, goddammit.
We'll die for free, so pay us while we're here.
Yeah, pay us while we're here.
Yeah. Come on, man.
It goes back into the Patreon, patreon.com/theheels.
You got some stuff going on there.
Okay, man.
You got some ideas.
Well, okay, let's talk about it. You got the fucking Unfancy tier. For $1, you get shout outs. And I'm just thinking about it right now. Give us ideas, and we will pick an idea every month for a fucking show based on somebody's suggestion.
Anybody in that subscriber group, everybody will throw a suggestion. Yeah. We'll pick a random one.
That's $1 a month, and you get a show. And we won't redo people until we've gotten everybody. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll promise it. And that probably shouldn't promise it. But still, I mean...
Well, you can promise it, but there's a disclaimer. There's an asterisk behind the promise.
I may be drunk right now. That's just a disclaimer.
If the big companies can do it, so can we.
Yeah. I mean, we can always...
Support small business.
Yeah, small business. Totally. You suggest a fucking idea for a show, and we'll fucking do it. And we'll do it the heel way.
Yeah.
And why aren't y'all the last real heels anymore? Well, because I'm tired of being known by the last real heels. All right, fuck that. I don't care. A lot of these marks out here. Not people listening to this podcast. Obviously, you like quality if you're listening to this podcast. But a lot of these fucking marks out here think it's bad to have real heel or anything like that, wrestling terminology in your name, because they're so butthurt that they'll never live up to the expectation of being a last pro heel. But I digress.
Yeah. I mean, all I can say on that is we have been known as a wrestling term the entire time, and we have our own nicknames and something like that.
We were given that.
Yeah, exactly. And see, I would say the difference is, though, is like people were trying to hang out with us.
Yeah. Not the other way around.
Yeah. Like, so it's not like, we were shunned because of this. We were actually embraced and had actual articles and so on and so podcasts and so on and so forth done about us being embraced, where people were jealous for some reason, just because, I mean, God forbid the guys are kind of actually fun to hang out with. We'll party down and chill out, because everybody in the world has their vices, and the heels may be able to vice it up sometimes.
A few times.
We may know a few things about drinking and admitting stuff.
That's all. Yeah. That's it.
So it's just all a good time, and everyone needs to realize that.
But this is just the free podcast. This is the free fucking podcast. Unfancy, the podcast, is free for everybody.
They've overcomplicated the wrestling business, bro.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about anything. I know it's taken a long time to get into everything, but we're going to talk about anything we want, anything you want. We're going to do it twice a month. And $1 gets you a fucking shout out at the end as helping us podcast. And our goal is it's actually $20 a month. And that's to pay for $4 for me for doing things. And then $16 for the actual hosting fee on SoundCloud for Pro Unlimited. So we, once we get on a roll, we'll get on a fucking tear and we'll just start ripping podcasts like crazy. We've done it before. We used to do 5 a fucking week.
Yeah, our numbers were like, we did. There was way over 100, but we were saying it was like episode 30.
Yeah,
we were already at 100 because we had so many sub episodes and raw reviews, and things that really never got tapped by a lot of people because that wasn't our thing. Lucha Underground Review became our thing, and then interviews. We always had really good interviews. We talked to some guys that
very respectful in our interviews.
Hey, dude, we talked to some guys that really. Some of those guys really hit their stride, man. Like Darius Carter's really starting to turn a lot of heads. Jeff Cobb is everywhere.
Killshot, Shane Strickland. Did we talk to him?
Yeah, we did. Remember, he was talking about how he was in the army and working and going to school. That's one guy I thought would be bigger than he is now. I feel like he's bigger than he was, but he's still not. He's still not there.
I don't know. We'll get into TripleMania. I can talk about this because I remember seeing him there. We'll talk about it.
We're talking about it. We talked about Whataburger for 15 minutes.
I mean, fuck, man. Shit, I'm getting lost up in here in the fucking.
I've been lost.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about.
What are we gonna do? We're this is free shit.
All right, but dude, Strickland, man, I still feel like he hasn't hit that stride. Ricochet, man. We were up there hanging out with him, and now look at him. He's storming NXT. I thought he was going to really not do good there. He's doing great.
It's obviously what he's wanted for a long time.
He's doing great, man. He's really doing fucking good there. He's using his skills, his high flying skills, to add his swagger in. He's flipping into his taunts and shit like that with wrestlers, flipping into stare downs and shit like that. He's some guys on the ramp and he'll run and flip 12 feet and land right in front of him and be like, "What the fuck's up, dude?"
So what do you think? He'll be killed by Brock Lesnar in 2 months?
Brock's about to fight DC, man.
Oh, yeah,
Brock is gonna fight DC.
Daniel Cormier.
Yeah, and there's a lot. I see a lot of different opinions on there. I see some people saying that they think Brock can overwhelm DC with his wrestling, but I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it because Brock just doesn't. He doesn't like to get scrapped on. And everyone knows that now.
He's going to get hit in the face and just fucking squall like a bitch.
He doesn't get knocked out. He's never been knocked out.
No, but he just starts squalling.
Yeah, he's just got that classic bully schoolyard
Oh my
mentality.
God, they fought back.
Yeah, he's got that whole deal. And anytime someone starts scrapping with him, he starts backing up. And I feel like DC, because DC, That motherfucker will go until he gets knocked out. That was proven with John Jones. You know, he will go until he gets fucking destroyed, and he will go at DC Brock as hard as he can. So I don't think Brock's gonna like that. I don't think he's gonna like that.
Probably not. Not my problem.
But if Brock can get him on the ground somehow, see, DC's a really good wrestler. He was in the Olympics, man. He was an Olympic standby.
Yeah.
That's better than what Brock did. You know, Brock was just a national. You know, he was a national champion, but he never was Olympic. He wasn't a standby. You know, but he went on to do other things.
What's
he never
the correlation
that.
between that not being a Olympic year?
I mean, I guess that could have had some. I saw that he didn't pursue that. I guess necessarily. You know, he didn't continue wrestling.
Yeah.
So I guess he probably could have done that because he was a freak athlete. I mean, Brock is
for sure,
fucking
for sure.
freak athlete. I don't know, man. It's an interesting fight. It's going to make a lot of money probably because I'm definitely going to be buying that shit. That's something everybody wants to see. Anytime Brock Lesnar gets into a cage, you want to see it.
So back to my original question: Puma, Brock Lesnar, what happens?
Brock goes over.
Of course. Because he kills Puma.
Dude, Brock went over Reigns like 3 times or something before they finally let him win.
I can't stand Roman Reigns.
Dude, that guy gets if he would have turned heel
when he said to turn it if he would have went in for business for himself against Batista in the Royal Rumble.
And then speared the Rock at the end. Oh my
I'd be on board. Totally on board.
Dude, he would have been face at the end. He would have ended up he would be the biggest face in the world right now. Yeah. They could have turned him back by now.
He could have done the Stone Cold.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why.
I missed opportunity. They weren't listening to heels.
No. Only a few people listen to the heels. And
of course, that didn't do them much good either.
Yeah, I was about to say that didn't do good for them either. I was about to say some stuff about funding and stuff like that, but I don't know, man. Maybe we're a bad fit.
With who? Well, I mean, we do our own thing regardless.
It's just our own thing, and they're just part of it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Look, if we're talking about WWE, let's talk about Ronda Rousey's crossover and how that's went over. Have you watched any of her work?
Nope.
I've actually watched quite a bit of her work. I tune in for her work because I'm really watching a lot of MMA now, and I've been tuning in for her stuff and for her work, and I don't know. Her in-ring work is passable, and she gets really intense, but, like, I don't know. They have her all over the place. Like, she's been feuding with she was in Stephanie's face. She's fucking thrown around Triple H, and now she's thrown around all the other girls. Like, she just keeps beating up everybody, and I'm just like, that's cool. But how long can you keep this up? And who's gonna be the girl to beat her? You know, after she's already thrown all these girls around, who do you have?
I mean, that's her only story because she got beaten. She left the UFC. So,
yeah.
Like, how long is your tenure in the WWE?
Yeah, she's wearing the Roddy Piper gimmick. She's got the whole Roddy Piper gimmick. One thing I've never understood about Ronda Rousey is she's one of the highest paid athletes in probably the WWE, and she definitely was in the UFC. She brought in all kinds of money. She's got all these endorsement deals. She's got all these faces. She's done ESPN, Sports Illustrated Body Issue. She's done that thing. She's done, movies. She's in this new Mile 22, and she's in Expendables. All these things.
3.
All of these things. Her shorts still don't fit. She is always tugging at her shorts. She's been tugging at them since MMA. She's still tugging at him in wrestling. She wears these little fucking shorts, and every time she fucking fights or wrestles, she's always pulling them down. And I'm just like, you've been doing something out here for like fucking 5 years now. You still haven't got some fucking comfortable shorts. What is going on here?
Who knows?
Bro, let's talk about Dean Ambrose. He cut his hair.
He looks old.
He fucking cut his hair. He looks like a smaller Triple H.
Really?
I think so. He cut his hair, and he's more jacked.
What did he do? Stop drinking?
I don't fucking know. I guess he quit partying, maybe. I don't know. He's married now to that girl
Renee.
now. Yeah, I think they're married. Renee Young. She was the first woman's commentator on Raw recently.
Oh, yeah.
She got that honor, which that's a big deal. That's a pretty big deal. I didn't watch it, but it is a big deal. I don't watch a lot. I catch some big matches here and there, but I'm still in the rural area, man. The internet sucks.
You can't do much.
It's true.
I had more internet in Texas,
Dude,
which wasn't even much.
what do you think about the satellite internet?
Fuck that shit.
I'm about to crack another beer.
You can't fucking play online with that shit. Dude, I'm out of beer. And I really am scared of that vodka.
You scared of the vodka?
Yeah, dude.
He now has the vodka.
Oh, Lord.
He now sips the vodka. He is now chugging more vodka. Swig of water.
Actually better than the plum.
We have these shooters. We have these airplane shooters of vodka. And this man had a plum and then a couple coconuts.
Plum about blew my dick off. And not in the good way.
This must have been fake plum.
Definitely fake plum.
Highly manufactured, overly
Processed.
complicated and processed plum. But that fucking coconut was smooth.
It was good.
I've only had one of those, and it was in cranberry juice, and it was cranberry shooter. So it was about the most
I
vanilla.
feel like it should have been mixed with a coconut milk inside of a coconut and served to me as a fancy drink.
Wow. With like a lime or something.
No, man, it's coconut.
Is coconut and lime not
A little
good
small coconut on the straw with that has the umbrella.
Does the straw have like a naked woman on it?
It better. Or
Yeah.
else I'm in the wrong fucking club.
Like a fairy, like a really small naked fairy, like an actual live fairy. Motherfucker,
I kind of feel like that's getting a little into pedophilia, but
the fairy's very old, 100-year-old fairy.
but it looks like she's like what in her.
I saved
30s?
a turtle today, man. Back off.
I'm just trying to figure out with the scenario because it's interesting, but I need to know specifics because the last time when I didn't check ID, bad things happened.
Just have a drink and you'll feel better.
Okay.
You're still out of beer, bro.
That's true. Oh well.
It happens sometimes.
Somebody's got to donate.
Dude, it needs to happen. But the vodka maybe it'll hold you over. We were going to talk about one of the biggest events of the year. One of the biggest deals every single year for one of the oldest wrestling promotions in the world.
TripleMania, what is it, 26?
I think it was 26.
Jesus Christ. So beer is check. Grandmother interrupted everything.
Grandma interrupted and J-Man got up, got Urban a beer to lube this podcast to the next level.
Yeah, we gotta get some woos out or something. Woo! And just do like that kind of stuff or something.
Dude, we got to talk about Triple fucking Mania.
Triple
we gotta
A,
talk
man. Triple A.
26. What the fuck happened? Okay, what is going on? I haven't been following it.
I have a beef with Vampiro on this.
He farted into the mic.
No.
That's what Botchamania said.
I don't even care about him farting into the mic. That's not the problem here. The fact is he lied to me. He said this was the best Mexican wrestling had to offer. That's what he said. And it's in there. And I'm paraphrasing. So it might not be what he said. But I felt like that was the message he was trying to send to me. And I got the snaggletooth going on. And it's really starting to fuck with me.
It's going to your head.
But anyway, I feel like he lied. I feel like, okay, TripleMania wasn't that great. I mean, there were some highlights, but it wasn't like, I don't feel like I should be proud of this as my one time a year show.
Bro,
this should be like their like Halloween Havoc.
Dude, there was like, that Botchamania account got like a day and a half of material off of the show.
Yeah.
So that's not good. That's not you're not supposed to have that many botches in the show. Phoenix killing the Pena lady, he murdered her.
We used to watch it. We used to talk about it in a podcast. And like, that's when they first started like doing pay-per-views to America and like having English commentary.
Those were better though.
Yeah, because they weren't. I mean, I just feel like they haven't come anywhere in the couple years that we've been watching them. They haven't done anything or learned from any fucking mistake. And all internet wise, and I guess that's because it's Mexico, and I guess the infrastructure is not that great. I don't know.
The streaming hasn't gotten any better.
No, it's worse.
The lineups, like, apparently I was reading the lineup wasn't announced until like a fucking like basically 2 or 3 weeks beforehand, which is ridiculous.
Okay, if you're gonna have an English commentary team, have somebody that speaks fucking English and knows what those guys are saying. So, like, you don't have to hear Vamp calling into a microphone in Spanish. Like, hire somebody. It's not that hard. You make probably millions and millions of pesos. Just hire somebody. You need an English translator. And that's all there is to it. Because you weren't paying attention to anything the English team said.
Dude, it was so ridiculous.
Secondly, you need a second camera crew to film just the English commentary team and not just show the Spanish commentary team while the English commentary team is talking. Okay, if you're going to do 2 different feeds on Twitch, you need to set up 2 different feeds on Twitch. Don't just fucking bullshit and put the fucking Spanish video out there and fucking do the English audio over top. Because fuck that. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You're better than that.
Yeah.
Let me get banned for that. But, like, seriously, you make enough money. This shouldn't be a problem. This is something you should know as a business. And yet you don't.
Yeah, I feel like they really haven't tried to up their game there.
Sorry. That really irks me when shit like that is not up to par.
And it's weird because, like, you know, Lucha Underground, you know, their production values are usually very high. You know, they're very high.
Well, yeah.
You know, usually. You know, there's been a few times they've cut a few corners. You know, there's a huge debate about fire at some point, and the Drago fire that people remember when he blew the fire and
oh yeah,
they changed.
It was
they
wrong.
Fucking changed it. Oh my god, because everybody was bitching about it, and then they changed it the second time. Remember that?
Oh, they changed it. They changed a lot of things.
Oh my god,
they call us out by name and they just edit us out.
Is that edited out?
Yeah. It's not the Last Row Heels anymore. It's a season 2 opener. It's not the Last Row Heels getting thanked. It's all of wrestling fans on social media.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it pisses me the fuck off.
Wow. I didn't know they changed it.
They changed that shit for fucking reruns. Fuck that shit, man. We were selling the shit.
Do you think it's because we were asking for too much money?
What's too much money about $15 an hour? You know how long it takes to fucking record a podcast?
At least a couple hours, man.
$45 a week, you would have got out good. Come on, man. Anyway, well, whatever.
It's hard out here for the Hills. Sorry. It's hard out here for the Hills.
I didn't mean to get all negative.
Did they cut us out for real?
Yeah.
That's wild,
that
man.
Shit pisses me off. That's one thing that pisses me. You asked me about the interviews that piss me off. That shit pisses me off more than anything because they try to cut us out of fucking history.
Yeah. That PJ Black interview pissed me off, bro, because he was like, yeah, bro, let's do this interview. And he kept telling me he wanted to do this interview. And then he gave me his email, and he was talking to me through email, and then just one day just stopped responding. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you goddamn bum. I'm like, you got fucking fired from the WWE.
Yeah, man. That's all. That's all the shit you're gonna get with the Patreon member. If you're a Patreon member, you do the $3 goddamn fucking Lucha Review tier. That's the shit you're gonna find out.
There's gonna be a lot of positive though, because
yeah, there will be a lot of positive. But I mean, there's
a good product.
You'll get the background of why the Hills disappeared, and we're gonna just hide that behind a paywall because I just say it. The producers ain't gonna pay to fucking listen to it.
Yeah. And, well, this one's free, dude. They're gonna hear this one.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna hear what the other stuff we say.
Yeah, that's true. They might.
Well, okay. If we get a Chris to Joseph. Oh wait, sorry, Chris D.
C to Joseph.
C to Joseph. Okay, sorry. Okay, we're gonna get the C to Joseph. CD. I'm gonna just call him CD for short. He's gonna pay us $3 a month to listen to us bitch and moan.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not really gonna bitch and moan. I mean, okay,
you have to listen to find out.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do whatever we want, man. But like, seriously, we're gonna hit season 4 hard. We're gonna hit 4 through however many fucking episodes are in this fucking season, and we're gonna catch up, and we're just gonna do it.
Yeah,
everything you come to expect from the Heels.
Dude, what was your favorite match on TripleMania though? In the whole or I can't even really say match because I feel like that necessarily the moments are better. I feel like Phoenix winning the world title was, I think, one of the biggest moments for me.
How could you say that about Jeff Jarrett, man? Hometown boy, man. What the fuck?
He didn't ever did the interview either, man.
Yeah, Jarrett, fuck that guy.
Whenever,
okay, go.
We were talking about GFW. We were talking. Okay, that was supposed to happen. I forgot about that, but GFW followed us on Twitter.
They fucked us off.
Yeah, they did.
Everybody.
I was like hometown boy, and they were talking to me on Twitter. That whoever was running that social media, and they were like, "Oh, man, we might can line it up."
I hung out with the social media guy
at Global Force Wrestling.
Yeah,
or AAA.
No, he was over at the fucking ASW.
No, goddamn
not
motherfuckers.
ASW. Fucking, what was the one in Tullahoma? Fuck.
Crickets.
Yeah, crickets. Oops.
Saul was Nashville.
Fucking ASW was All Star Wrestling, and then the one with fucking
the dude
with the mohawk,
Handsome Jack.
Yeah,
swag.
Something Jack dude.
Handsome.
No, God, what was the Jack dude?
Handsome Jack Hack or something.
I don't remember, man. Fuck.
He was the big dude.
Yeah.
Vinny Del Rey.
He was like the fucking life of the party, dude.
Oh my God,
oh my
dude.
Jesus.
How do we not
drank too much?
This is fucked. What was that guy's name? Jesus Christ.
We fucking did training there, for God's sakes.
The name of the place now is the Gypsy Joe Arena.
Yeah.
And Team IOU did a lot of work there. Who are the Carnies now? Which, dude, they're exploding.
Yeah, dude.
They're great talents. They're great talents.
He's good.
Nick and Carrier are both great.
We were talking about TripleMania, and I just got fucking thrown off. Sorry.
Dude, I can't remember that guy's name, and I'm fucking freaked out about it.
Yukon Jack.
Oh my God, handsome Yukon Jack.
Yeah, dude.
The life of the party. He used to wear them fucking MC Hammer pants and fuck on the first date.
Yeah, that guy.
God Lord. Damn.
I can't remember. I can't believe
Where are the drugs? Dude, Jesus Christ, how do we not remember that?
I don't
know.
TripleMania,
the Phoenix thing was big for me. What about Fabi Apache losing her hair?
I thought this was one of the greatest women's matches I've ever seen. To be fair,
I feel like Fabi Apache gets a lot of heat. You know, she apparently works people stiff. You know, and
well, they talked about that on fucking English commentary.
Yeah,
they were talking about how she was raised in the dojo, and that's what people have left Mexico.
Yeah,
and AAA because she worked too
stiff. You know, that may be true, but I feel like I always usually enjoy her matches. You know, she always goes all in. Lady Shania, isn't that what they call her? She has
Shania?
Shania, isn't that her name? And she has like a fucking katana mask.
Yeah, and like some chick on Facebook is a wrestler, and she has like some knockoff version.
Is it like the redneck version?
Yeah. I think so.
She's wearing a bandana over her face.
No,
a Confederate flag
it's
bandana.
kind of weird because like I follow a few people on Facebook and
Get their personal lives.
like what was the Queen of the Death match for the year? Oh shit! No, it wasn't.
Ludark.
Ludark Shaitan. Yeah, dude.
She was a good wrestler. She was a
That chick
good
is-
deathmatch wrestler.
That chick is way better than anybody gives her credit for, and her masks are fucking on point.
Yeah, her whole character. She was very good.
First women's gusset match. Anyway, what are we fucking talking about? Like, we're getting lost here.
Well, we were talking about TripleMania, and I was talking about Phoenix in that moment. We were talking about the hair, Fabio Apache getting her hair shaved.
Dojo.
Jack Evans is back, and he shot on Chess Man. That was a Botchamania moment.
True. Dude.
I'm not feeling this bald head.
He's all clean cut and shit.
I'm not feeling it.
Love
you, Jack, but I'm not feeling it.
I feel like you probably hear the kids in the background. This is old school. We're getting old school here.
Yeah. You pay for that.
Everything you loved about the Hills is back.
You hear those kids? Those kids are fucking happy because J-Man runs a good household, motherfuckers.
That's right. Bitch.
So we're trying to get some extra money on top for J-Man to get wasted and Urban to get his $4 apparently for $4. This man is only asking for $4.
$4 a month.
Can't come up with $4. Then all of you should probably go outside, turn your car on, take one of those fucking long ass plastic straws and run it all over from the exhaust into the car, roll the windows up, and let the fumes build up, and do a slow death while you listen to us. So we're the last thing you ever hear.
Because it's the greatest thing you're ever gonna hear.
Yeah. You goddamn
bastards.
$4.
Jesus Christ.
$4. That's change money, man. You can get that. Basically what you need to do is go buy your burrito from Taco Bell and just take the change and save it and put it in your jar, and that'll go to the Hills.
I just to be fair, I don't eat at Taco Bell. That shit gives me the fucking shits. Fuck that. Dude, I'm too old for that shit.
Dude, I can eat at Taco Bell.
Why is my voice going out?
I don't know. I gave you a beer. Voodoo Rangers, 7%. New Belgium is a completely...
I'm dying here, I think.
New Belgium is a completely company-owned beer. The people that work there invest in the company, and they own parts of this company. Is 100% independent. That's one thing about craft beer. You got to look for the ones that are actually independent. They don't have the thing on there, but a lot of them are owned by Big Beer now.
Why do you keep letting me get sidetracked?
That's what we got to do, man. That's our thing.
Oh, yeah. Tangents.
Yeah,
I forgot about the word.
Yeah. We're the ones that we have so much knowledge to drop. People wouldn't expect this.
Yeah.
But I'm very well versed in this craft beer deal. And you got to look for those ones that have that independent craft sticker because a lot of them are owned by the big beer. Even Ballast Point, one of my favorite brews, it's owned by like the Corona Tecate people,
Those bastards.
Yeah, they bought Ballast Point, dude.
I'm sorry you got me drunk so many times.
Founders, they're owned by a big beer. They're not owned, but they're like, they have a partial stake with them. They basically throw money at them to distribute their beer pretty much, kind of. And it's disappointing, kind of, but it gets the beer out there.
Hurt my feelings.
We're talking about TripleMania, though.
Yeah, what happened? Fabio Apache. Oh yeah, dojo shit.
We're on Jack Evans now. And the hair.
Okay, yeah, but still, like the first match was like all new talent.
Yeah,
it was the pre-show for TripleMania.
Yeah, the free pre-show.
Yeah, and the old shorter guy won, and I was just kind of like, the fucking 14-year-old kid or 16-year-old kid or 17-year-old kid. I can't remember what it was because they'll let you work at any age in Mexico.
Yeah. As long as someone signs the waiver.
Yeah. And I was just like, that dude was so much better than who won.
What about Sammy Guevara or whatever his name is?
A new Lucha Underground talent, season 4.
Yeah. I'm not really a fan of that guy.
What has he done in Lucha Underground? Get beat up.
He can flip, but I don't like his look. Nothing personal, I'm kind of
Backstreet Boys, NSYNC.
I'm kind of superficial
Justin
when
Bieber
it comes
even.
to it, man. When it comes to my wrestling, I'm kind of superficial. I don't like his look. I don't like the way he portrays himself on social media. I feel like he's kind of like
Douchey.
I don't know. That's not a fan. Not a fan. I think I got him muted. Extra muted. Maybe even blocked.
Good.
I got some other people blocked too. We'll talk about that on the reviews. But like I was talking Shane Strickland, he was in that match with them.
No, he wasn't. Not with them. No, with Sammy Gorba. Yeah.
And the other
dude,
young guys.
his fucking attitude is horrible now.
Strickland.
Yeah.
There's something is going on, man, because he is really good, but he's got to be an asshole or something. Like he doesn't.
That's the way he was portrayed. He's like, I'm too good to be here, kind of shit. And
I felt like
and that might be his gimmick now, but I mean,
you know, Puma was the big thing. I felt like he was going to be the big thing after Puma, and that didn't really come to fruition. Everybody I bet on loses, man. And
I guess what it comes to, I think he's like playing off that Dante Fox,
yeah,
and fucking kill shot fucking match, and I guess he's banking it off that. That was good. That was like
him and Marty the Moth was good.
Well, that was like the perfect death match to be on TV.
Yeah,
like literally. And this gets kind of into the Lucha review, but I know that like when I watched that and fucking Krista Joseph was there, I was like, dude, that's some of the most insane shit. I'm just glad it got put on TV because deathmatch wrestlers don't get the fucking shake that they should.
Yeah.
Because they take a lot of bad shit. And that was damage. That was a good fucking match. But I guess he just kind of like rests on that. I'm watching it, bro. But I guess he just kind of rests on his laurels on that or something. Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like he's way too cocky for his talent.
I don't know what is the disconnect though, but there's got to be something because I felt like I've always pinned him and Helico as being the next big guy. Now Angelico like just does whatever the fuck he wants. Apparently he's just like wrestling very very little, but he's doing a lot. He's wrestling a lot, but I don't feel like he's doing a lot of like actual in ring like matches. He's doing a lot of like he seems like he's training people and doing a lot of stuff like that. But the stuff he's showing off is like he's showing off all that classic fucking catch can and Mexican style fucking like lucha libre wrestling where you do all these like
Texas catch can.
Yeah, all this fucking
Texas.
All these transitions and all this shit like that.
Yeah, chain wrestling.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome shit. I've always thought he was going to be huge, but he always got hurt when Lucha filmed. Always got hurt when Lucha filmed.
Angelico?
Yeah.
Angelico?
And never got, he never got to get huge. I always thought WWE would scoop him up.
For what?
Because he was tall, good looking.
He didn't have the muscle build.
Yeah, but they got fucking other people that don't have the muscle build.
Yeah. They got plenty of those guys.
Kevin Owens is chubby.
They need someone his height, his look, really big.
No.
Take some steroids.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe if he beefed up. He could probably beef up. He just...
Eat more, you son of a bitch.
He skateboards all day. He's just fucking... He doesn't even seem like he's like that into the biz. It's weird.
Relax.
But man, TripleMania was full... Like, the whole Vampiro... Like, what the fuck is going on there? Like, it's Vampiro and Konan's. That's going to be the big match, right?
I guess.
That's going to be the big payoff. That's what they're building
Vampiro and fucking Conan have always sold their fucking heat.
Yeah.
It's probably the biggest, greatest, longest work.
Can Conan even do a match? Do you think they're going to...
I don't think so. Can he even walk without a cane? Probably not.
Then what's gonna happen? I mean, Vamp can still go, obviously.
I don't know. Have they been working us for such a long time that we don't expect what they're gonna do?
I don't know.
Possibly.
I feel like Vamp is gonna wrestle a match. Is he gonna wrestle Kevin Cross?
No. Vamp's totally gonna do something with Conan, and that's it.
Yeah,
I believe it. I believe what he said.
Conan might bring in Ray or something.
For what?
To wrestle for him. I don't think Conan can go. Do you think Conan can still go?
I feel like
One match, you could do it. He could do it.
I feel like he could do it. I feel like he's gonna be the most fucked up he's ever been. No, honestly, I think he's been working us all this
one
time.
match, man. He probably could pull out.
He already got
match.
his new hips,
especially hardcore style.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck's he gonna do?
I mean, Jerry Lawler has
painkillers out of the fucking deal.
Jerry Lawler hasn't taken a bump since like 1973, so.
I mean, he could do whatever. Conan will get him.
He could wrestle complete Memphis style and just take head bumps with like glass tubes and shit.
Yeah.
And like,
never take an actual bump.
Yeah, and like hit his like Tequila Sunrise submission and
yeah.
But Conan had a lot of high impact moves. I don't know, we'll see. But I feel like they're building to something that's going to happen with those guys.
I feel like he's been janking that cane around.
What about how Vant was so mad about his music?
Dude, that's why TripleMania needs a fucking English translator.
Dude, he was so
But he was so high that he forgot that there was a Spanish radio right next to him. He could have been like, "Hey, man, freaking musica, la musica."
Yeah, dude, why didn't he use the radio? Now,
I don't know.
You think he was
high as hell? He said he was chewing on bubblegum with ingredients that weren't quite legal.
What would that be like?
Weed.
You think so?
Yeah, that motherfucker was stoned to hell.
He probably got it from old Coke Can Striker.
Probably.
Bro, I think that TripleMania, even though it was full of botches, did have some big moments. You know, what about Phantasma losing his mask? What did you think about that?
All I could think about was that I would never piss that guy off.
We had pinned him to lose his mask for a long time. We had thought he was going to be the guy that loses his mask.
Because he was going to go somewhere better.
You think he's going to go to WWE?
He's going somewhere. He's going somewhere big. He wouldn't have lost his mask otherwise. I mean, come on, fucking his father's on the commission.
Yeah, and he still has his mask.
Yeah, I mean, totally. He wouldn't have fucking lost his mask if he wasn't going to do something big somewhere else.
I could see that guy in WWE. He can speak English.
I mean, it might be fucking. I mean, it's not kayfabe anymore in Mexico after this shit, but like, there's still kayfabe somewhere, and he totally wouldn't have lost his mask if he wasn't doing something greater.
He can,
because he's too good for that shit.
He can even get a mouthpiece in the WWE. You know, they got that girl.
No, he can fucking talk just fine.
Yeah, I know, but you know, I mean, so can.
And he talks what?
La Sombra.
He's well spoken.
Cien Almas or whatever they call him.
I don't know.
I know he's La Sombra.
I've heard his promos, and he talked to Pop Cueto in season 4, and we'll get to that eventually. But dude, he can speak.
He was supposed to do the podcast.
Yeah, hurt my feelings.
That would have been a big one. That would have been a great one to do.
Yeah.
That would be one I guess I would still do. There's very few of people that like have spurned us that I would still do. He is one I would still do. That guy still has my respect.
Yeah, he's good.
Because he ate a lot of shit in Lucha Underground.
Yep.
He lost every goddamn feud he was in, even though he was the best wrestler in most of them.
Yep.
And that's a goddamn shame, you know. But
he's finally getting his play this season.
No. Well, he should, because he's a goddamn star. I always thought that guy was a star.
He is a star. He's only going to get bigger now that he's lost his mask.
Yeah, he's a
sure.
good-looking dude.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
The chicks already liked him, and he's not actually doesn't have a busted face like a lot of other.
No, he's fucking.
A lot of other dudes have busted faces.
A bastard.
Let's talk about it though.
What
the overall thoughts on the whole show? What do you think? You know, besides the botches, all the special moments like Fabi getting her hair cut and Phantasma losing his mask.
Yeah.
And, I guess you know it
Kevin Cross not actually being in a match.
I'm not a big fan of Kevin Cross. I like the idea of Kevin Cross, but I don't like how it comes across. I feel like that I don't know how it's packaged.
He should have hair.
You think he needs hair?
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't see. It just doesn't connect with me. You know, he's an intimidating guy, so on and so forth.
He needs more facial hair.
Yeah. There needs to be something there. Like, I don't know. I just maybe I just haven't watched enough of his work, but it doesn't click with me that well.
I've just seen what he's done. I liked what he did, but he needs facial hair. He doesn't look threatening enough.
Yeah.
Is the problem.
Yeah.
And if you're going to protect him like you do in AAA or wherever, he needs to be more threatening, and he definitely needs some facial hair.
Yeah.
Big facial hair.
Yeah. He needs a goddamn handlebar. Bad motherfucker, dude. Yeah. Handlebar, leather vest, cowboy hat. That's a tough guy. That's a guy that fucks on the first date and doesn't ask twice.
The whole Conan and fucking Vampiro bullshit. Just doing their match and the whole...
What is Jeff Jarrett doing?
Dude, Jeff Jarrett is only pronouncing Spanish words that he can barely understand.
Did he throw the tortillas around?
No, he fucking was calling everybody garbage. But that's the only thing he knew, and he was saying it the wrong way. And it was just really bad.
Mil Muertes isn't there anymore, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how come everybody leaves for a while and then comes back? What the hell is going on?
Apparently now, AAA is being run by the fucking stars, not the Roldans.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to make more money.
Well, everybody wants more money.
I mean, fuck Dorian.
Dude, I give the show...
That piglet looking sumbitch.
Yeah, dude, that guy fucked me off, too.
Fuck that guy.
I give the show... It was okay. But it was full of fuck-ups. Farting on the mic and bitching about music. And...
It wasn't no Rhea de Reyes.
That was a good show.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we're talking about doing the Lucha review.
Seriously though, Stryker and Vamp, they are so much better when they are scripted. Even if it is some fucking second like B recording audio, like
yeah,
it's really when it was really noticeable that person wasn't recording that audio inside of the temple at the time of the event.
Vampiro can get off topic very easily and go into business for himself.
He definitely needs somebody writing for him all the time.
And Matt Stryker is also probably very stoned and will just go off on just crazy tangents and just start ranting and raving about whatever.
So they stole our gimmick.
Hey man, at least they're getting paid for it. We're not yet. Unless you donate to Patreon, you goddamn motherfuckers. Let's talk about a few other things.
Oh, we're going to boxing?
You want to talk about some boxing?
Let's do boxing.
Let's talk about the lineal heavyweight championship of the world. And
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, well, basically the last guy to hold every single heavyweight title was Lennox Lewis. I'm pretty sure back in the day. I think he was the last one to hold all of them. Right now, the last guy, there's been Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua to hold almost all of them except for one. And the guy that has that one is Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber from Brooklyn, New York. He's the only American in this situation. Tyson Fury is the fucking British white guy, and Anthony Joshua is the British black guy. And Tyson Fury had all the belts, did a bunch of cocaine, got fat as fuck. I'm looking at his weight loss right now. He got fat as fuck and got stripped of all the belts. And then all the belts got sent to... he lost 100 pounds. He did a bunch of coke. And... Dude, look at this fucking contrast picture. That's him right there. And that's him right now.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. And he's back. And he's coming for those belts. He was like, I want my belts back. He just won a fight, and he got a match with Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder has the WBO championship of the world. There's so many different divisions of boxing right now because it's crazy. Everybody wants money. You know, Don King had all this money, and then fucking Oscar de la Hoya was like, I'm going to create my promotion, and Mayweather's got his promotions, and everybody's got their own promotions. And
It's like wrestling.
Yeah. It's become like, it's crazy, and some of it's rigged. Obviously, like Canelo Alvarez and Triple G last year was rigged. There was no way that fight was a draw. It was an obvious winner, but there was money involved and there was some rigging. But this heavyweight title, man, it's going to be Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is back, motherfucker. He's won 2 fights since he came back. They were both against bums.
Some cans.
Oh my god! The first guy was a goddamn he was like a foot and a half smaller than him, and was he's beat some cans. Not the second guy was pretty good, but the first guy was a fucking can.
How Homer Simpson is he?
The first guy?
No,
Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
How Homer Simpson is he?
Yeah.
He can take a punch. I mean, he beat the Klitschko's and took some of their belts. Let me see. Who's the biggest Homer Simpson that I've seen? It's you, bro. It is you. But dude, this heavyweight, this is history, man. Whoever wins this fight, if they fight Anthony Joshua, it's gonna be unification. That's history, man. That's gonna be a big fucking deal. And I feel like this pay-per-view is going to sell at least 1 million buys. You know?
1 million buys.
At least. It's not KSI versus Logan Paul.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, they made like $100 million. And now Logan Paul's going to go into UFC, I think. He's already talking about fighting UFC. I think the fight to make is Logan Paul versus CM Punk.
God, I hope he dies.
Logan Paul, I think Logan Paul could beat CM Punk in a fight.
Probably. I hope CM Punk dies.
I would bet
somebody needs to die.
Dude, CM Punk is getting... Have you seen this? CM Punk is being sued by Colt Cabana, his best friend.
Why?
Because of this lawsuit they had with the WWE. CM Punk apparently told Colt Cabana he was going to cover the legal fees. And this lawsuit went on forever because WWE has long money. And they were trying to, fuck them off and make them lose. But they won. And they were just trying to prove a point, they said. So in the lawsuit, they had only filed for like $1 or something. Because they were trying to prove that they were just right. And
because we're straight edge.
Yeah, because they're straight edge. And
about as straight as a 90-degree bow.
And apparently he's straight edge only in... I guess drug consumption, because in life he lied to Colt Cabana and now he's suing him because he says he's like got texts and shit like that where he was like, I'll pay the legal fees, you're clear, and now the legal fees are like $500K for Colt Cabana because it went on for so long and Punk isn't paying it. He's like, I'm not going to pay it. That's fucking bullshit, dude.
CM, fuck you.
Dude, he made $500K was his purse for his UFC fights. He basically for each one.
So he was banking on himself winning.
He made for each one though. He got show up money only $500K. Like no telling what he would if he would have won, but he is 0-2 because he is one of the worst fighters probably that has ever been
in the UFC.
He is. Goddamn
worse
awful.
than the 385-pound guy that looked like E. Honda.
Absolutely, dude. He had no athletic prowess at all. It was fucking pitiful. The second fight, he was trying to jump on the dude's back and pull guard, and he just looked like it looked like my child jumping on me. Like it literally just looked like a little kid jumping on me. It was pathetic. And I'm like, what has he been doing in his training for the past 5 years? He's been training or whatever.
Getting his pee-pee touched.
I guess so, dude. He looked fucking god awful. We'll transition to MMA for real quick. We talk about the heavyweight title in the world. I'll plug one more boxer. Isaac Dogbo is a 125-pound boxer. He is from Africa. This dude is fucking got dynamite in his hands, dude. I don't know how many people know about him. He's got one belt. He's trying to unify. He has got fucking dynamite in his hands, dude. I've watched his last 2 or 3 fights, and he is knocking dudes out in 1 to 5 rounds, and he's fucking smoking them, dude. and it's very entertaining to watch. Anytime you got a guy that's got power in his hand, guys that are 125 don't have power like that. You know, usually guys in the lower weight classes, you see a lot of point fighting. You see a lot of movement. You see a lot of jabs. You see a lot. This guy is just throwing hooks, throwing bombs, uppercuts, fucking straights, and he is breaking people. And it's awesome. So I recommend anybody that likes boxing to watch that shit. But we'll transition to MMA real quick. I'm getting drunk a little bit. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov, or however you say it, the Eagle.
The Russian?
The Russian. 26-0 right now. Dude, I've been working. I have a troll account. I've made a J-Man account aside from the original account because there was a bunch of followers and the shadow government knocked everybody off and all the followers went off and it like fucked the account up and like unfollowed a bunch of people. I haven't even followed everybody back yet. So if you've been unfollowed and you're listening to this, let me know. We'll follow you back. We don't give a fuck. It was really weird. It knocked off like 8,000 people or something.
Horrible.
I blame the government. I blame Trump. It's Trump. Y'all fucking voted him. I don't vote. Y'all voted him.
I didn't vote nobody. I got screwed out of a vote.
America.
Yeah,
but Conor versus Khabib. The 26-0 Russian, and Conor is coming back. Dude, this is going to be a big fucking deal. This is going to be possibly the biggest UFC fight in the history of the company. I think it might sell the most pay-per-views ever. Because Conor's coming back. Khabib's 26-0. I mean, that's all. It's just big a deal. It's just a big fucking deal.
Khabib kills him.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's possible. I've thought for a long time that Khabib is a guy that could beat Conor pretty handily because of his wrestling. He is a natural. He's been wrestling since he was a kid. You can find videos of him wrestling a bear when he's like 8 years old.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Literally wrestling a bear cub. Him and a bear cub are wrestling. And they're both like this fucking tall. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Fuck that. What are Russians doing?
He is a different breed. But Conor does have amazing knockout power and good boxing in MMA. It didn't really transition that well into actual boxing, but in MMA he sets it up with his kicks and his feints and his knees very well. And like if you look at the guys Conor's beat, he's beat Dustin Poirier, he's beaten Eddie Alvarez, he's beat Nate Diaz once, he beat Jose Aldo. All these are really big names. Khabib's only beat one guy that's been a champion. So the level of competition is on, different levels. But we're gonna see. And I really think it's I don't know. It's kind of like a pick'em fight. It's a classic wrestler versus striker. Classic wrestler versus striker. And I'm very excited. And if I could go to this card, I would be dressed in half Russian and half Irish because I love both of these dudes. Online, it's more fun to play the Conor fan. Because
speaking of Irish, I had an Irishman touching my balls for my latest job physical.
Was he talking to you with the Irish accent?
Yep.
Oh my God, he was DTF, bro.
Yeah,
he kept your number.
Yeah, he was trying to bang me out.
He kept your number.
Old man, good boy, is what he said.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
That's scary, bro.
Yeah. And I let him touch my balls.
Well, I'm sure he liked it more than you did.
Probably.
Just like the people liked it more than we did when we do this show.
That's true. That's a true thing.
Just imagine if they could literally see the hatred in your heart every time you click the edit button. It's unreal. If they could see the middle finger montage you just put on in here, their minds would be blown. But I think that's it for the Return of the Heels.
This has been the Unfancy Podcast.
It's the Unfancy Podcast.